Kong has a rich and complex history that spans thousands of years. Here's a brief overview of its key historical milestones. Ancient history: the earliest evidence of human activity in the region dates back to the Neolithic period, around 6,000 years ago. Over time, various Chinese dynasties had limited control over the area, but it was mainly inhabited by fishing communities. Imperial China: during the imperial era, Hong Kong was part of the broader Chinese territory, falling under the control of different dynasties. It was a strategic location for trade and maritime activities. Opium Wars and British rule: in the 19th century, amid growing tensions between China and Britain over trade issues, the First Opium War, 1839 to 1842, broke out. After China's defeat, the Treaty of Nanjing was signed, ceding Hong Kong Island to Britain in 1842. The Second Convention of Beijing in 1898 further expanded British control to the Kowloon Peninsula, creating British Hong Kong. Japanese occupation: during World War II, Hong Kong was occupied by Japan from 1941 to 1945, a period marked by suffering and hardship for the local population. Return to Chinese sovereignty: in 1997, the United Kingdom handed over Hong Kong to China under the Sino-British Joint Declaration, which established the "one country, two systems" principle. This arrangement allowed Hong Kong to maintain its economic and political systems while being part of China. The handover: on July 1, 1997, Hong Kong was officially handed back to China, and it became a special administrative region, SAR, of the People's Republic of China. This marked the end of British colonial rule and the beginning of a new chapter in Hong Kong's history. Modern Hong Kong: since the handover, Hong Kong has maintained its own legal system, civil liberties, and autonomy, but there have been occasional tensions between the local population and the mainland Chinese government over issues of governance, democratic reforms, and civil rights. Protests and political unrest: in recent years, Hong Kong has witnessed significant protests and civil unrest, notably the Umbrella Movement in 2014 and the 2019 to 2020 anti-extradition bill protests. These demonstrations have highlighted the complex relationship between Hong Kong and mainland China, and the concerns of the local population about their rights and freedoms. Despite its challenges, Hong Kong remains a vibrant global financial hub and a city that intertwines Eastern and Western influences, making it a unique and dynamic place with a diverse cultural heritage.
Hong Kong is located on the southern coast of the People's Republic of China. The former British colony consists of three main areas: the New Territories, the Kowloon Peninsula, and Hong Kong Island. Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places on the planet. Its dramatic cityscapes cling to the hillsides and the edges of its spectacular harbour. Hong Kong is the embodiment of yin and yang, the Chinese concept of balance. It is filled with neighborhoods that resonate with Chinese and colonial tradition, while its soaring skylines look boldly towards the future. For visitors, Hong Kong offers some of the world's most intense shopping, sightseeing, and dining experiences. Yet moments of stillness await at every turn. Faith is an integral part of local life. Everywhere you go, you'll smell the scent of incense wafting from shrines. Hong Kong has over 600 places of worship, from small neighborhood temples to hilltop complexes like the 10,000 Buddhas Monastery. In Hong Kong, shopping is almost a religion too. From opulent malls to the bustling markets of Temple Street and Lady Street, tax-free Hong Kong is heaven for bargain hunters. At the tip of the Kowloon Peninsula is Tsim Sha Tsui, an area filled with classic neighborhoods. Take a stroll along the Tsim Sha Tsui promenade, which overlooks Victoria Harbour, one of the busiest and most scenic ports in the world. The promenade is home to some of the territory's premier arts institutions, like the Museum of Art and the Hong Kong Cultural Centre. From the promenade, hop aboard a historic Star Ferry for the short crossing to Hong Kong Island. Explore the malls and futuristic architecture of Hong Kong's main business district, Central. Then take the tram to the island's highest mountain, Victoria Peak. At the Peak Tower, meet some of the giants of history, politics and popular culture at Madame Tussauds. Then head up to the observation deck for the best views in Hong Kong. Looking down upon the skyscrapers and apartment towers, you might wonder how so many people can live in such a tightly packed area. Yet Hong Kong offers plenty of green spaces too. Take a stroll around Lugard Road to experience the peak's dense woodlands. While closer to Earth, Hong Kong's urban centres feature pockets of peace everywhere. There's the wide open spaces of Victoria Garden, the hillside tranquility of Hong Kong Garden, and the birdsong of the Polin Street Bird Garden. Kowloon's walled city park is a gateway into the world of classic Qin dynasty design and features statues of the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac. Outside the urban areas, visitors are often surprised to learn that over 40% of Hong Kong's territory has been designated as National Park. Thanks to Hong Kong's excellent public transport system, quiet beaches, sparsely populated islands, and wild places are never more than a short ride away. From Hong Kong Island's central business district, take the half-hour bus ride to the tranquil beaches of Chek O, or jump on a ferry to the traffic-free Lama Island and spend the day swimming, exploring villages, and hiking its many trails. Lantau is one of the largest of Hong Kong's 250 islands. Take the 25-minute cable car ride to the mountaintop village of Nong Ping. Here you'll find the Polin Monastery and one of Hong Kong's biggest attractions, the Tian Tan Buddha. After paying your respects at the Big Buddha, seek a little enlightenment along the Wisdom Path, a trail dedicated to centuries-old Buddhist scripture, the Heart Sutra. Down on Lantau's western coast, lose yourself in the narrow laneways of Tai O. This village has been home to fishing families for generations. The ramshackle stilt houses are a favorite with photographers, and its dried seafood is highly prized by cooks from all over Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, no matter how far you roam, you're never more than an hour away from your hotel room. At the end of the day, let the outdoor escalators on Central carry you up to the mid-level neighborhoods. Cruise the fashionable bars of Soho, then choose a restaurant in the popular dining district of Lan Kwai Fong. Hong Kong is a place of contrasts after dark too. Enjoy the bustle of the night markets, or just sit back and relax by the cool of the harbour. That's pure yin and yang. That's pure Hong Kong.